All right, I'm at the light. So, hey, y'all. I'm out. Y'all see I got a new hairdo. It's cute, right? It's cute. So, I work one Saturday a month. And when I work that Saturday, the week before the Saturday I work, I'm off a day. So, I'm off today. And I take that one day that I'm off to do self-care. And I usually get a massage, but I procrastinated this month. I procrastinated the last 2 weeks, and I didn't schedule book my appointment. And when I went to book it 2 days ago, she was booked. So I'm gonna have to do my massage. But I got my nails done. I do the dip now. I stopped wearing tips and getting acrylic, and I gotta hold my phone about to turn. But and I do the dip powder or whatever that is. I don't know what it is. I know I just dip my finger in the stuff. It's still a form of acrylic, but it's not like regular acrylic. It's not as harsh on my nails because I like my nails long, but I have to keep them a certain length for baby, and then it just becomes too much with the acrylic. I peel them off, then my nails be soft, and whatever. So yeah, and I got my toes done too. I only get my toes done in the summertime. Once the time comes, I don't get my toes done. I don't keep them done, put it like that. They don't be out. But, ladies, never forget yourself. Never forget to take care of you. Because one thing I've learned is you can't pour from an empty cup, right? Even when it comes to parenting. If you're not 100%, or, and I'm talking about every level, mentally, physically, all of that. How can you take care of anybody else if you're not even taking care of yourself? So I went through something recently, like since I had Barry, I've been through a lot, but I had the flu last November. The week of Thanksgiving, I was sick all week. 2 weeks later, my body went crazy. Like I was having muscle weakness, tingling, a whole bunch of stuff was going on. Fast forward to now, they think that I might have had COVID instead of the flu. The reason why I said it was the flu, I never got tested, but my teenagers had it, and they tested positive. Like Jai had this whole thing where he was passing out, and we didn't know what was going on, and he had the flu. And so I figured because they had the flu that I had it too, because I got sick like the week or so after them. And the doctors that I'm seeing now, my primary care, they're like, I'm thinking you had the the COVID, because the muscle issues is something that's an effect of COVID. But either way, I'm feeling better. I started seeing a chiropractor. I started getting my massages every month. And I'm big on self-care, but somewhere in the last year or so, like kind of around when I had Barry, like I went through so much when I had that baby. But I lost myself again, but I'm slowly getting myself back. I'm feeling better, looking better, and just trying to make sure I'm on the up and up so that I can make sure my family is on the up and up. So ladies, don't forget yourself. Don't get caught up out here thinking you gotta run for these kids all the time. You do gotta run for them, but you make sure you take care of you too. So now they babysat the kids. Now I'm going to go pick them up, and I'm gonna run the streets with them for a little while. I gotta go take Ja to renew his permit, and then Sasa already took her test at school, and we gotta go get it so she could take her picture for her permit. And we're gonna also stop and see if we can get these clothes done for her senior pictures. Y'all, this girl is taking me on one, because she have an attitude every day, but then she wants shit every day. She got her nails done. Now, the lady who did my hair, she's going to do Sasa's too. I was going to do Sasa's, but then I thought about it. Excuse me. I don't think I want to deal with that. So, she told me to let her know, and she'll do Sasa's hair. Because Sasa want a cute little style. Then we got to get her makeup book. This girl killing my pockets. But I thank God. That I'm able to make it happen. I thank God that even through all the bullshit that we've had going on the last few months, that they haven't shown me that they have been affected by it. With my father, I know they think about my father a lot. I know that's something that they probably, think about often. And I try to talk to them and make sure, get in their head and make sure, what's going on. And then, like the family issues. One thing about kids, or just people in general, they pay attention, right? So these kids are not little kids. They're about to be 17 or 18 years old. They watch and see things, and they watch how I'm affected by things, and it tends to affect them. You don't have to tell them anything. You know what I'm saying? They watch and they see things. So I'm just trying to communicate with them and make sure I keep that line of communication open. Let them know if anything ever is on your mind, come talk to me, because I don't want them to carry the weight of the world on their shoulders, you know, because sometimes we forget about that. We forget that they go through things too. I know I do. As a parent, you know, we get caught up. I get caught up in what I'm dealing with and what I'm going through, and you forget that they go through shit too. And then we down south, so they go back to school early this year. They're doing this new thing down here. They go back to school July 25th. So I'm piece by piece, I'm doing school shopping because that makes it easier for me. When I got to shop for 6 kids going to school, I've done baby underwear and socks, and next I'm going to do the 2 little boys underwear and socks, and then I'll do the bigger kids get their underwear and socks. Their clothes, the bigger kids' clothes is mostly out the way. Their shoes is out the way. I think, okay, so one got 2 pairs, so 2 of them need another pair of shoes, and then the little kids I'm not too worried about, because I can kind of get them what I want them to have, and they're okay with it as long as it's something new, or, you know, just something new to them. So I, like, when I say that, I mean, like, they don't have to have Jordans, or they don't have to have ones, or they don't, you know, if I go in the store and I see a nice pair of Nikes or something that's $60, they okay with that. Whereas the big kids like, nah, I want the new J's that just dropped, that's coming out Saturday, and all of this shit. Now, I don't do that often, but I do try to get them a pair. They help me a lot with my little kids, so, and I thank God for that. And I make a way for them to have at least one pair of really expensive sneakers. And I say 200 and up is really expensive. Shit, 100 is expensive. Because when we went to school, which wasn't too long ago, I'm 35. I feel like shit wasn't that high. Now a pair of sneakers, like for Ja, his sneakers is not under $200. Like, I think the ones he just got was $190. So I bought a pair, and then their dad bought a pair, and it's gonna be the same thing for all the kids. So yeah, get that out the way so that I can breathe. We're not doing a summer vacation this year. We're going on vacation in October this year. Usually we go to the beach for a week in the summertime sometime, but because the summer's so short and there's so much to do with Sasa and her senior stuff, we're gonna do the beach the first week in October. So they're aware, they know that already. And we all need a vacation. We need a break, especially after this year, after this time with my father. Like, y'all just don't know the toll of losing my father, like what it's taking and what it's doing. You know, sometimes looks can be deceiving, because I may look like I'm happy and I have it all together, and I try to, for the most part, have it together, but I'm not happy. Like, I'm really, really sad about my dad. Talking about it now, my eyes are watering up and they're burning a little bit, and I'm just trying to fight back the tears, because that's really, really, that has really affected me. And then, like, on top of it, you know, the issues with the family. Like, I never was close to all of my aunts. I really was only close to one of my aunts, and I'm not really close to the other ones. But even the one that I'm not close to, like, she's a motherfucker. And, you know, I kind of feel like now that I lost both of my parents, and again, just to give a little backstory, they are my paternal grandparents that raised me from 3 weeks old. They raised and adopted me, so I'm adopted by them. But just for their children, not all of them act the same way, but for them to act like I'm just nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, as if, like, oh, that's it. Like, you know, like, I wasn't raised by these people my whole life. Like, these ain't the only parents I know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know my biological father. These are his parents. I grew up around him, you know, for the most part. But it's not like he had any active, he wasn't active in raising me. You know what I'm saying? His mother and father raised me. And then, you know, at the end of everything, nothing was like nothing. Like, they just act like I don't matter. And it's hurtful. It's very hurtful. I think that's the after losing my father, that's the second most hurtful part of it. Like, damn, you know, and I'm down here, like, by myself, just me and my kids, you know, but everything will be all right. I'm being I'm trying to keep positive vibes and positive energy around me. I don't be around nobody. I don't hang around nobody. I don't hang outside or nothing like that. So I mean, I hang outside, but like not really with people. You know what I'm saying? I don't hang with people. Like I just really be by myself a lot. But yeah, so I'm on my way to get these kids now. I had a little time to myself, getting my nails and feet done, and now I'm going to get them so they can drive me crazy outside. And we ain't eating outside today. I already told them that. Watch when they get in the car, like, Mommy, count the little ones. Now, we stopped eating McDonald's years ago, right? But when we moved into the house that we're in now, I bought this house in 2018. We live right down the street from a McDonald's. So it just really became convenient. Like, you know, and then the little kids are lovers of McDonald's. They love McDonald's. So I told them, like, we got to stop eating that, you know. So I'm probably going to make some burgers and stuff at home tonight. That's my plan, I think. I don't know yet, but we're not going to eat out because I'm trying to budget and save for when we go on our vacation, because I don't want it to be any type of limits on what we can do. And being that Sasa's going to we're going to the beach the first week of October. Her birthday is October 16th and she'll be turning 18. So I want to do some little extra special stuff to celebrate her, because she is an awesome kid. She's a great girl. So yeah, I'm about to get them, cut this off, cut this short, and we'll be back later. If I cook, maybe I'll do a video. Peace out.